Good evening and welcome to Kids News Network. I'm your host, Mr. Tim. Our top story for today, are kids still being kids? Mr. Eli?
Thank you, Mr. Tim. With the closing of schools, playgrounds, and McDonald's playpens, citizens are wondering, are pajamas and pudding the new normal for kids?
We now go to our field correspondent for the latest. Johnny, can you hear us?
Yes, we can hear you. Hey, we've been going around town checking all the schools. There's nobody there. Why, you might think they're playing hooky.
Johnny, citizens want to know, are kids still doing their homework?
Yes, they may not be at the school, but they are at home and they're getting their homework done. Here, take a look at some of these kids.
Fish! Okay, how many fish are there, Graham? Graham, 1, 2, 3, 4!
Now, Johnny, are kids still learning about the Bible and Jesus?
Yes, well, if you want a Bible question, maybe I should switch you over to my twin brother, Rabbi Ronnie. He'll tell you more about the kids and Bible. Shalom and Wiener Schnitzel. Yes, we have been checking out our kids, and we have found that even though they're at home, they are still reading their scriptures and learning more about Jesus. Here, let me show you some examples.
Say, I'm just a nobody, trying to tell everybody all about somebody who saved my soul. Ever since you rescued me, you gave my heart a song to sing. I'm in for the world to see, nobody but Jesus.
Well, that's just absolutely adorable.
No time for emotions, Eli. During this pandemic, kids are doing their homework, but some are worrying that kids aren't going outside.
For this next report, we now go to our chief meteorologist, Sandra Moore.
Thank you, Eli. It's beginning to sprinkle out here. You won't see a child outside today. Guess what, Eli? Kids just don't like to go outdoors these days.
Hey, my name is Camden, and we have searched these waters of Grayland's yard forever. We've found turtles, lizards, and even frogs.
Is it cold?
tragic to see the kids these days just don't enjoy the great outdoors.
We are also getting reports of kids going to the Terracea Tulip Farm. Grace has that story.
Thank you, Tim. It's been incredible. We've seen these kids really blossom.
Thank you, Grace, for that report.
All this talk of flowers, and I still don't know what rosebud means.
Moving on. Citizens have also wondered what are kids doing for food. For this report, we consulted the candlestick maker, the butcher, and now the baker.
Thank you, Tim. Yes, kids all over are learning where there's a whisk, there's a way.
Hold on to it. You're doing it. Stir, Graham. Look. What are you doing?
Bailey, you'll have to save some brownies for Mr. Tim for when we get back. But that's all we have for you today. I just wanted to say,
And that's the way the brownie crumbles.
and that's the rest of the story.
And that's the way it is.
Good night and good luck.
And that's a part of the world. This is Mr. Eli.
And Mr. Tim signing off. Eli, it looks like kids are still being kids.